Hey guys, this is MegaDragonoid. You're probably wondering what's going on, why I'm looking that way and not like straight that way, because my room has a little bit changed. It's from the old place to a new place because of weird complication problems with fire safety department. Like,
Wait, you moved doors?
nah, not move doors. It's just slightly moved from location. It's closer to the balcony in place of it's straight in front of a window.
Ah, so you can jump off the window when there is fire.
Oh!
Then he'd be like, fire!
So yeah, I have a lot more space. So I can help it. I love the echoing doing myself. But yeah, I got a lot more space. The green screens are way more in the back now. Like, it's not that far. It's actually very short range, but it's... I can now easily do VR without any trouble. So yeah, let's see if we...
Double. We are going to convince the jurors about that this person is innocent. He said all guilty. Now it's up to Danny to figure out that he's innocent. So
up to me. I mean, the three of us actually. Actually two, because one is actually spoiling the game a bit.
let me see.
You and I are trying to figure out. Justin is the one with the guide, so he's the spoiler.
I'm the voice of God.
You play it that way, you moron.
Yeah, that's what we want.
But yeah, shall we get started?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes?
Alright, there was no one else inside the carriage at the time, so it has to have been him.
Is that flower made of rubber or something?
I think so. If he squeezes, water comes out. I trust the driver. He has an excellent memory, it seems. 4 passengers with fares totally 20 pence.
He stuck the chap next to him, just like this. Blazing, I say? Absolutely blazing.
I have simply typed and collected all the statements made thus far, and drawn the logical conclusion.
You could trust the guild. Fair fares is our motto. We haven't raised prices above 4 pence for years.
Scoundrels stabbing that poor man on the floor. It's a backups belief.
I'm starting to wish I hadn't pushed it for this now.
So jurors doesn't seem to have wonderfully formed arguments, though, they.
Well, let's see what we can do. We need to get the 6 people to change their minds. I have to try everything I can at them. Use it very persuasive language.
Just a moment, Mr. Naruto.
Oh, here comes the book again! Yeah, I knew it!
According to my book, it's not quite how it works.
Oh? I thought it was going to have to talk their eyes and minds with some heartwarming about the defendant.
Unfortunately, once the jurors have decided the defendant is guilty, they are unlikely to heed anything the defense says.
But then...
They have reached their conclusions by their own reasoning, you see? Your pleas will sound like excuses.
Okay, fuck this shit, I'm out.
No! We need to have a deep questioning. Because I see some cracks in the armor. and some of them are actually acting up, you know, something to stick out to put something out of the closet, what is not true. You see, for example, they saw him stabbing the man. How is that even possible? Perhaps he was able to help.
Do you really think I was going away? I was just getting food. I was just literally getting food.
Yeah. Food.
Yeah, lumpias. So say lumpini and you get two.
That's a Chinese dish. Chinese dish.
Yeah.
A folded bread look like with meat and vegetables inside.
Correcto mundo.
In fact, I could recoil on you the more you try to pursue them, the more entrenched they may become.
Then what on earth am I supposed to do?
Oh dear, I am just getting for read about a British law, Mr. Narahudu.
Right, I'm sorry. Do you have any idea how we can make this work then? Just pointing out the facts?
From what I can understand, the key to this procedure is using the jurors' own words to make your arguments. Yeah. So you actually digging in their conversation, what they said.
Basically pointing out the facts.
Yeah. How did it come that you saw them the stabbing? Well, you were on the other side.
What do you mean? Just like I said!
Well, the 6 members of the jury are randomly selected members of the public. They may appear to present a united front, but the truth is, they are complete strangers who just happen to find themselves here in the courtroom together.
And that's the way to break them down, you mean?
Yes, exactly. We must listen very carefully to what each member of the jury said, and see if we can identify any contradictory statements. If we can contrast the statements and pit the corresponding jurors against each other.
I see.
No, what's the end of that?
Oh, I have a better way. Objection!
Like a bit fight, those flapping hands together, like.
Let's see. So the contradictions are what 2 or more jurors say what we're looking for. In a way, then, this is similar to a regular cross-examination.
Oh yes, I suppose you're right. With a shocking face on her face. On the face.
How did she easily miss that out?
Because she didn't prick her finger.
Find
Because she pinpointed that.
Yes. Find the contradiction in their statements and pit the jurors one against the other to break them down. Alright, I might be able to pull this off. No, that's not right. I have to pull this off.
Can we start proceedings, counsel? I would ask you to take the stand for this. I'm expecting a clear and concise rebuttal.
Yes, my lord. Oh, we're standing in the middle. Oh! Spotlight on us!
This is Nerving Racken. The defense were brutal.
Okay, hit us, Justin.
Okay, so you want to pit jurors number 2 and number 5 against one another.
Hit?
Basically make them fight against one another.
Yeah, but point out what?
Alright, so if you go to number 2, juror number 2,
Oh, there's a pit button. Litty, I read that now
yes,
right
there you
there.
go. So you want to pit her against number 5.
Pit her against number 5. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's the correct one.
£4 for a
boy.
year.
Had a boy.
Look at that. Almost the last words. Her last word against his. Almost last word. Before
We
4
haven't
years.
raised prices above £4 for years. It seems 4 passengers with fares totaling £20.
Objection.
The two statements clearly contradict each other.
They do? Explain yourself, Counsel.
Me? Oh dear. What have I said?
I swear on Silver Blaze's maiden name. I haven't the first idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you're drinking.
I'm slowly seeing a horse like talking. You're a liar!
That's soundable like Scooby-Doo, but okay.
I tried to make it like a horse sounding. It was a bit hard.
Yeah, because he has a horseshoe on his necklace.
And because he said like Silver Blaze.
Silver Blaze.
According to the group testimony we have heard so far, there were 4 passengers on the omnibus on the night in question. So according to the coachman, Mr. Beppo, he took 20 pence in the fares.
Quite right. I have those precise details typed nearly here in front of me.
Juror number 5 also told us the following. The fare for the omnibus, always 4 pence.
That it is. A fair and convenient single price. Just the way London's carriages should be operated.
But that doesn't add up at all. In fact, it leaves a glaring discrepancy. In fact, I'm sorry.
Why, man? Why?
4 pence is paying 4 pence each. If you do the multiplication, yeah.
Yeah. It would be 16 pence.
Yeah.
Duh. No shit, Sherlock.
Exactly, as I said, it doesn't add up. The figures are different. 4 pence, in fact, are precisely 1 person's fare.
One person's fare?
He's right. If there's 20 paid and the prices hasn't been add up, where's the 5th passenger?
Yeah. Where is he? Was he underneath? Was he on the top?
Yes, in other words, on the omnibus that night, the still possible, there was another passenger we ever heard nothing about.
Ooh.
This can't be right! The coachmen of the guild are good, honest men, one and all. Trustworthiness is our watchword.
The figures your coachman claims most certainly do not add up. Your watchword, good sir, is fallacy.
I beg your pardon?
More like, I beg your pardon?
Mr. Guildmaster, I think I ought to consider if that is the trial where you end up now. The news was early spread all over London. News that one of your coachmen tried to hide the fact that he had several characters riding his omnibus.
Alright then, how do I make it so this miserable trial doesn't end,
Oh, there's his book again.
Well, according to my book here, you simply launched a ball of fire into the innocent side of the set of the scales.
How fortunate. Hold your horses there, coachman!
See, I is a good point.
It sounds just like Scooby-Doo.
That wasn't me, that part.
Wait till I get my heads in you, Beppo.
No, here you go. That was from juror number 1. I'm really saying number 9.
We were all in agreement. Why do you have to go and...
Now we go back to the Mr. Horse.
Wait till I get my heads on you, Beppo.
Beppo. Poppy!
Yo!
Hello, Poppy.
This is all very irritating.
Begging your pardon, sir. I'm going to do the same.
Yo! 2 for the price of 1.
For the love of Mike! Not you as well!
Who is Mike?
Mike?
Wow, Mike. Just had me on the same page! Who the heck is Mike?
Who is Mike? You mean Michelangelo?
Then we need Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael. Tools got it. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Watch out for Shredder!
Are the Ninja Turtles secretly hiding in the London Underground?
I suddenly started like a cup of tea. Like.
I say, cowabunga dudes.
In the city I was supposed to shop for my games, was like a few years ago. The street was all open, and one of my classmates, oh my god, we can reach the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I so want to see a picture of the Ninja Turtles as in England now. I want to see them in England now, saying exactly that. Cowabunga suits. I say.
Cowabunga, tea time. Cowabunga, tea time.
Oh, jeez.
Just giggling like a schoolgirl.
It's funny.
Giggling. Let's go. Let's go.
I can't find one, sadly. Oh, bummer. I really wish there was a drawing of that or something.
Yeah, it would be funny.
It would be funny as hell.
A penny can be the difference between a smile and a tear after all. I certainly can't put my trust in someone who doesn't follow my exacting standards for national matters.
Oh, really?
I, for one, think it's only proper that we hear from the witnesses again. Oh, Mr. Matahuda, you did it!
We did it! Yay! I couldn't help it.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yeah, yes, we did it! We did it!
Check out the reference.
I actually don't know what the reference is, but okay.
Dora the
Dora the
Explorer.
Explorer.
Never watched it.
Dora, 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 click on Dora! Yay!
It's basically in English. It's basically a Spanish teaching way. Like
Yeah.
you learn Spanish words in English. Here in the Netherlands, we learn it as English words. Weird facts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know about it, but I never watched it.
So that's why we refer to it as a joke.
We did it!
But go ahead, Joe.
Let's go.
Oh, do you say this
If we
word?
manage to change 2 more jurors' minds, we can force the trial to continue.
2 more, actually. There is something else that bothers me about a couple of their patients.
And that's where you must strike next.
I need to pit 2 more jurors against each other and show their other contradiction in their accusations.
You can do it.
How do you read our minds, woman? Stay out of our minds!
Well, the scales of justice have shifted. They still weigh heavy on the side of guilt.
Are we gonna change that?
Counsel, you have the floor again. Continue with your summation examination.
We got that one.
Okay, so now you want to pit this juror against number 6.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to figure out. Because when she said like,
This candle stabbing the poor man in the floor. On the
And if you
floor,
remember-
he was sitting down.
indeed, and if you remember, we saw the bloodstain on the seating, not on the floor, on the seating.
Yeah, perhaps she did the floor dance. On the floor, on the floor, on the floor.
We're gonna
Struck the
pit.
chap next to him like this. Brazen, I must say. Absolutely brazen.
Oh, Granny, you're up next. Put your 50 coats on. Ding, 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 ding.
Objection.
Those 2 statements are completely contradiction.
Extraordinary. Yes, let's go.
Ding dong.
What? Explain, counsel, post haste.
Carried me. I was only knitting a jumper for my other half.
For your other half, that's small.
Yeah,
Hey,
a
lady?
jumper. A jumper for my other half.
What is all this, crap trap? And what does the contradiction even mean, I ask you? We have heard from more than one witness that the angels saw the actual movement when the event standed by the victim. Now, out of curiosity, juror number 3. What? Can you see that I'm busy here? How would you say that the defendant said by the victim? What sort of motion was it? Hi! Want to test me, do you? Was like this. Doctor fell next to him without even getting up. Just like a perm banker said.
Yes, that was Mr. Fairplay's testimony. Quite true.
Now then, juror number 6.
Oh, is that me, Lizard? What can I do? What can I do for you, young man?
How would you say that the defendant stabbed the victim, madam?
Oh, well, dear, as far as I understand it, it was like this. He stabbed the poor man after he collapsed on the floor. The coachman said so.
Don't move. Take a look at these 2 jurors. He stuck the fella next to him without even getting up.
He's literally stuck still.
And he stabbed the poor man after he collapsed on the floor.
Well, I never. They're stabbing in totally different directions.
Yeah.
What? Gunk. Again?
Be like, what? It's my stitches. What a muscle.
What this tells us
One is lying.
is there's a strong possibility one of the witnesses isn't telling the truth.
Oh.
But why? Why did the Dickens would then lie? I don't know that yet, but what I do know is that the trail ends at the point we never find out. We never know the real truth. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, can you tell that happened in our good conscience?
Conscience.
Conscience?
Nice you say. Oh, dearie me.
Oh, dear you indeed, young woman. Sorry, I couldn't help it. No!
Can't find people telling lies.
Boom.
Hey, balanced. The scales.
I don't believe it.
We nailed it! It's equal again!
Wait!
What? 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 What?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Now hear this, my fellow jurors. I warn you, you cannot listen to this man.
Oh, why not, huh? You asshole.
Are you the construct trying to get rid of the rich man?
Look at him in his black suit. He's clearly some devious Eastern sorcerer using magic on us all.
Oh, racist!
Wow.
What a racist!
Wow.
You're a racist. Never do say that. Oh my god. How unable can he casting spells? Then he must having a spell book with it and chanting some Japanese words or something, a prayer or something.
There.
Oh my god.
Why would I be that mean?
Excuse me?
If I would use magic, do you think I will be putting myself through all this? Wait, what?
Dog
That's me, Doxy.
Dog Jinx!
Gee.
Summon!
You know, Jinx is another word for genie, so he thinks
I know!
that the guy's a evil genie.
Yeah! Dog Jinx, summon!
You will do my bidding, Dark Jinx! Make this trial come true. Something like
We
that.
have a lamp that I can rub on.
Answer me this, Dark Jinx.
Whoops, that was the wrong button. Huh? Me?
What exactly is the problem? What of it if two witnesses have slightly different recollections of the event?
What of it?
Let's say that Shylock did stab the victim as he was sat next to him on the omnibus. And this young Danny saw him do it. And now let's say the victim collapsed on the floor, and then the Shylock stabbed him again. And this old lady saw him do it. Well, what's to say it didn't happen like that, hmm?
Who you are calling a Danny, sir? I will take this knife to you.
What are you calling old? Why, I should take this needle on you.
They are ready to kill each other now. Oops. But should be the foreman of the jury be right? Did the two witnesses see two different moments of the same crime?
It's out of the question.
I have a feeling that's too. Unfortunately, Mr. Foreman.
What is it, you Dark Jinx? Come on, out with it.
What you're suggesting is impossible. It's out of the question.
What? What are you talking about, man? How can you possibly say that? You do realize that I'm only doing my job.
Yeah, what?
As foreman of the jury, I have a responsibility to steer everyone in the right direction. So where's your evidence, man? That's what we want to see. I say the two witnesses saw two different moments of the same crime.
Yeah, sure. Where's the second blood stain?
If you say that's out of the question, show me some proof.
The dollars. Looks like the only way I can convince him is to present him that something he can't dismiss. Some invaluable hard evidence. As you wish.
What?
Your wish come true. Beep! Jorgen's your proof.
Your wish is my command, sir. Booty, booty, boo.
There is a deflect onto it. But more like, there is a deflect on it. You're gonna feel guilty what you seek the truth.
I see you sound like G. You're like, your wish is my command. Oh, dear master.
Only you get something this very sad truth, and you will be kind of guilty for that.
I know what I have a feeling what I have to do. You can't correct me, Justin. I feel it's the carriage, like the seating of the carriage.
The carriage.
Actually, you have to present the autopsy report.
Oh, autopsy report. Kind of close, I guess. Because, yeah.
Well, you close.
I can give you the
Not
proof.
broken up.
If it's out of the question whether it's to do. Of the same crime as proven by the. I want to double check because I want to make sure. Victim, junior horseman mansion, mill, blah blah blah.
Stabbed in the abdomen, right?
What
Just
is the
one stab. Just one stab.
Yeah.
Well, twice. That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah, but what is the very step? What is that word? What does it mean?
Oh, abdomen?
Yeah.
That's, I think your stomach. Yeah, chest, stomach area.
Uh-huh. Well, let's go.
It's a very fragile area. If you just stab him there, you can be able to getting death very fast. But if you are very close, by having the knife still inside you, you can be saved. But if you pull it out, you bleed to death.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
This is the victim's autopsy report. According to what's written here, Mr. Mason was stabbed in the there.
According to
Thank
what
you.
is written here, Mr. Mason was stabbed in the abdomen.
Only
Once.
Only once! Once I tell you!
Here is your shocking truth, Master.
Eh? Only once?
Yes! It's quite simple. The victim was stabbed precisely once.
One time.
Which means these victims cannot possibly have seen it happen two different times. Alright, I can end the feat. Wait, that means 4 jurors are now leaning to not guilty?
We done it, Mr. Nadahudu. We've won. Oh my god, the victory pose. Dandy.
What are you
fool.
playing, lads, you dandy fool?
Dandy fool.
At least he's not pulling off on karma.
The foolish fool. You're number one. You are a fool.
I see Sonny appearing for karma coming in the courtroom. Get! Against all the bad jurors.
Slap.
What do you think, Justin?
You dandy
It would-
fool.
It would be funny to see her suddenly burst in and be like, "How dare you steal my line!"
How dare you to steal my line? You will get to sweat my very sweep.
Shut up, your trap, sir. No one deceives me.
But we had a consensus.
Oh well, good.
This man is somewhere in the ordinary. I said, shut your trap.
I said your trap. I said shut your trap. I know a liar when I see one. And if a chap ever dares to cross their foot on my shop, I will take that razor sharp blade and shave every last hair off his
No,
head.
don't do that!
Ew.
Don't do that! You don't want my Girahim, man! You're just the same as Girahim and Skyward Sword. Ugh.
Yeah, Tell me he's a barber.
Hair in my tongue!
Yeah.
That's just. Well, in a quite remarkable turn of events, the defense's summation examination has flipped the balance of the scales of justice. The jurors now stand at 2 for guilty and 4 for not guilty. Accordingly, there is no longer a large enough majority among the jury for me to adjudicate. And the trial must continue.
Yo.
We did it! We did it!
Von Siegs is so silent there.
Yeah, he's just like,
Fuck that. He's probably like, fuck that. I
Where-
hereby ask.
where's
He
my
was-
holy grain?
No, he's like silently listening to his opponent Duenesuke what he should do. So he's actually quite silent and listening carefully for that.
I hereby ask the defense, prosecution, and witnesses to return to their places.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
And I call upon all of you to continue to pursue the truth.
Everything back to normal.
So, Lord Van Zeeks, continue to substantiate the case for the prosecution, if you please.
Oh wait, I'm gonna do that too because I want to drink something.
Cannot be better.
Holding my glass and oh no.
Did he just broke his glass?
Yeah.
Yep.
Having savored the rich aroma of the carmine contents of this howled chalice, it may seem crass to crush it to the dust. Pray forgive the discourtesy.
Lord Van Zeeks?
Is it cold in here or is it just me? I think there's a vampire in here.
No, the air conditioning is on.
Well, for sure, it's all on my end. I see you suddenly like a Scooby-Doo case being opened. So Scooby-Doo is coming in. I smell a mystery.
I smell a mystery.
Now Scooby and Shaggy will be scared. Like, sorry, Scoob, I think there's a vampire here.
Or like, yoinks! It's cold there. Yeah. As you antiquated Tom, no doubt says the prosecutor may not speak during the sudden examination. So I honored in deathly silence and listened to the charade.
Hey, you did
Oh,
what he
that's
said.
why he's so quiet.
Yeah, he has to stay quiet until we have done our job, and we did.
Yeah. It seems I overestimate the intelligence of the jury.
Oh, so you bought him over.
Well, no matter. There is nothing so hard to prove as a self-even truth, it would seem. No. And why else would we grace the courtroom with our presence after all? So, let us proceed to the next round of battle.
Bing bing, round 2. Fight!
Oh my god! The camera zooms in on him.
Do you need just a Yakuza? Like,
Bring forth of witness once more!
did he pull the Yakuza?
He pulled his cape off.
Yeah, that's what I meant. A Yakuza. Because in Yakuza, they throw off their shirt, like... and it's kind of the same way.
I guess so.
Do, 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 do.
Mine is like, what did I do? Thanks, God!
Witness! I trust you heard the examination we have just had to endure.
Oh, yes, sir. That I did, sir.
Of course, I heard it.
Yes. Oh, yes. Sir, I heard it. Oh, Scooby, then you need him. So I can help it.
What?
You, sir, on the end, the coachman. I believe it's Beppo? Yes, sir, my lord, sir. If it transpires that in your previous testimony, you were attempting to veil the presence of a fifth passenger on your omnibus, you'll be found guilty of perjury. You are advised to bear that in mind, sir.
Okay, I want to point out, now that we know there's a fifth character, I want to know. And also maybe point out. Yada yada yada. We go past this point. Open the door. We go in. Okay. Yeah. Oh, was that a new line? This seat looks very reasonable soft. It's actually rather hard to see when you sit on it. Only wide enough for two gentlemen to sit side by side, really.
Of course, an English gentlewoman would be dressed in such finery. It would be quite impossible for her to climb up to the roof deck, so she would have to be seated in here.
A woman in a kimono would have the same problem. Women's clothes are very in particular, aren't they?
So only two people can sit on those couches at a time.
The seat
And
has
there's
a...
4 seats.
Okay, now I want to peek. If you actually... probably I can fit myself in there.
Oh, that will be difficult to breathe.
Maybe difficult to breathe, but it's not impossible. If you lower your heart rate, you actually breathe less. And
Yeah, but still, you need air, and there's like a less space of air, so you can
True.
suffocating it.
Maybe, maybe not. We never know.
And perhaps the fifth passenger is on top of the roof.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Did you say this line,
The
Justin?
majority says maybe. Yes, I did. Oh, my dear.
It is I, Dio! So I could help it.
So good. Now then, witnesses, I hereby call on you to testify before the court again. You will explain the various misgivings brought to our attention by the defense's summation examination.
Witness testimony. Virtuous misgivings.
I only carried 4 passengers that night. I swear it.
Well, I, for one, was told I had to pay 5 pence for the bus.
Wait, 5 pence?
They said, yeah, they said 4 pence. Before, the guy that's like in charge of the whole omnibus system, he said 4 pence, not 5.
It was 4 for each person.
Why is
That's
he
right,
saying 5
so-
then?
That is interesting.
He filled us the fare, he did. Then I saw that buckle inside as well. It's all too much.
I tell you, I saw Mr. Gillen stabbing that man. Everything I said before stands.
Oh, yes, he stabbed him. Yes, he did. I think so, yes. Counsel, make sense of this for me, please.
The phantom fifth passenger conjured into existence by my learned Eastern friend never existed. The confusion has arisen from the coachman's sly little cousinage.
Beppo, explain yourself. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Guildmeister. The Guild's fare is 4 pence across the board. You know that. Am I to understand that you've been overcharging our passengers by a penny a fare?
Also, I just noticed, actually, his beard is the same as that horseshoe.
It is too. He's literally got a horseshoe beard.
Horseshoe on the chest, horseshoe mustache on his face.
I'm suddenly like seeing people make a mistake of pulling his beard off, like put it on the horse. Like as a horseshoe.
My horse is a mustache.
It's more like, did you got hit by a horseshoe? Did the barber put a horseshoe on the face so they have managed to shave the beard like in that?
It's so cold, and the last run of the day is always half empty. You have been dishonest, coachman. I'm so sorry. You're a disgrace, Beppo! A disgrace! And your selfish actions have brought dishonor on the entire guild!
If I may, sir, I may pay a pence on the bus just last week.
What?
What passengers at 5 pence each is, yes, 20 pence. I've done the arithmetic 10 times already, but I just can't make the result come out differently.
No, that figures.
Well, it would appear that one of the aforementioned misgivings have already been explained. So, counsel for the defense, your cross-examination, if you please.
We have already had the pleasure of a protracted summon examination today. I see you intend to continue the Paraglor games.
Ooh, games? Where?
Absolutely. Okay, tell me, Justin.
Okay, so you need to press on the 5th statement.
1, 2.
Number 5.
I got a little money.
Press you said, right?
I got a little
Yep, that's the one.
I got a really be what I need.
You testified that you just saw the moment that the defendant stabbed the victim, didn't you?
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right,
Now what?
yes. Alright, see there, you pursue fair play on the line.
What's Parasite?
You need to
Oh, fair play. Listen.
You need to pursue fair play on the line.
Sauce me.
If I may, Mr. Fairplay.
What are you for sicking for now?
The last statement appears to have given you a pass for the tough.
Not really.
Not really.
By the way, you always seem to be looking into the side, one way or the other. Do you have an affliction?
Not really.
You're not really willing to say anything, it seems.
It's none of your business anyhow!
Not long ago, this trial nearly came to an end. Somehow we managed to keep our chances alive here. Can't waste the causing scene. I have to use it with bringing new facts to light.
If you're not careful when you press each witness. The danger is that the jury will end up believing something unhelpful, as they did before.
Maybe, but we cannot let fear happening stop us from uncovering the important new information.
Ah. Yes, you're right.
We need to pay carefully attention to here. I don't want to miss any flickering of a reaction among these witnesses.
Remember, if you happen to spot one of the witnesses reacting in a strange way, don't hesitate to pursue them as to the reaction.
Well, that's very peculiar.
I do it too fast, sorry.
That's alright, but it's just that it definitely says to pursue fair play on the 5th statement on the website.
Maybe I need to keep pressing? Maybe double check what you have to do, Justin.
So, okay.
Hold it!
Cross-examinations.
We did this.
Maybe you need to pursue him?
You said the
And
victim was on the floor and described the tail holding the knife in an ice-big grip. Just being careful.
Excuse me.
If I may, Mr. Fairplay. Oh, okay, same
What
one.
are you sticking for now?
I think it's the same one. Yeah, it's the same one.
So maybe you have to actually pursue Beppo instead of pursuing fair play. I don't know why it says fair play about that one. That's weird. But I suppose.
Look at him.
I might have, you know, yes, put the cart before the horse, maybe. What's this? Well, I'm quite sure about most of it. I was driving the horses when I heard a scream from the seats on the roof deck.
Oh, except that was me, sir.
Then when I turned around, yes, I saw it through the skylights. Wait, you're the driver. How did you see anything through the skylight? That doesn't make any sense. The gentleman was on the floor and a knife was sticking up out of his midriff. That's right, yes, and the fellow holding the handle was the famous man, yes.
So in short, you didn't see the moment when the victim was actually stabbed at all.
I really thought that I did, but when I go over it again in my head, no, I suppose I didn't actually see the precise moment of the stabbing, did I? Oh.
That was what we were waiting for! I was curious why you said we have to per se him. We have to wait for the cue.
Yeah, okay, that's... Yeah, okay.
Do you have something to say about that, Mr. Fairplay?
Now you listen to me.
Well, you know, so
I
like
know
Arnold
what you're
Schwarzenegger.
thinking.
You almost sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I know what you're thinking. He didn't really see the exact moment a fellow was stabbed. What are the chances of that? Eh?
Eh?
Are you asking me or telling me? He's getting flustered. I might be able to expect some more new information from him if I answer him cleverly. You should have just happened to see the exact moment of the crime.
No chance.
Well, if it's a little hard to believe, certainly. Unless you spend your time peeping through a skylight on top of an underboss, that is.
Peeping? I'm a respectable city banker, I have you know. And I know what I saw. I remember it clear as a ball of red day. It was a grim scene. I don't mind telling you.
Thank you, Mr. Fairblade.
Oh, excuse me, if I was getting a little hot under the collar there, my lord.
I would ask you to supplement your testimony with a clear statement about what exactly you saw.
Oh, I can do that all right. I tell you just how grim it was.
This is a new line. Go ahead, Sir.
Do you think I forget the sight of these blood-soaked hands after the butcher stabbed the man?
I feel it's a press or a present. Or a percent.
I think it's some kind of a statement.
Yeah, but we cannot
You do
continue because it's the
actually
last
present-
dot.
You do present the leather gloves.
So I was right. We do this?
Yep, you gotta present that.
Blood-soaked hands.
Well, I admit that soaked might be laying it on a little thick, but anyway, there was definitely blood all over them. Both of them were covered in it.
Why do I see this suddenly a Scrooge McDuck?
Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck.
I suddenly just see it in front of me. A younger version of Scrooge McDuck standing there, like in place of Mr.
He is a
Fairplay.
banker after all.
Indeed. It's just like... Look at us standing there, like, holding the sword.
I think fair play is also a casino.
Well, I'm very sorry for you to agree, Mr. Fairplay, but that's a little more particular.
What?
Here are the gloves worn by the defendant, Mr. McGilded, on the night in question.
Oh yes, right.
There certainly does appear to be a sizable dark-colored stain here, but as I'm sure you can clearly see, it's only on the right-hand glove. Dude, it's not a lollipop. Dude, what I keep telling you, it's not a lollipop, you doofus!
You want to break your teeth, Mr. Fairplay?
In short, Mr. Fairplay, your testimony is inconsistent.
Consistent. Yeah. But no! It can't be right!
So you're the liar here, John.
Yeah.
That's right. You were quite clearly about it. You say in both was in both hands. I want my knife back. I can't help it.
Everybody is doing those weird things.
Mr. Fairplay, in your last testimony was a lie. If you cause your entire testimony in question, you say you saw the moment of the victim was stabbed. Well, was that really the truth?
Objection!
Objection! It was a simple mistake. You can't justify accusing this man of lying. Yes, it wasn't both hands. It's just only one. But the fact remains.
Oh yeah?
The victim's blood was on the accused.
Objection!
No, Mr. Fairplay. Gary stated that he saw the blood all over both hands. This means there's a strong possibility that this witness is deliberating, trying to mislead the court.
Yeah.
You think he's
Why?
a Chivos?
Why? I'm a city banker, for pity's sake! My work should be in gold standard!
Sure, Scrooge McDuck. And I'm
I
Donald
didn't
Duck.
dive in the gold! I need to
No,
dive
no,
in gold!
Bless me, bagpipes!
Gentlemen, not some gutter snipe, upstanding members of society don't prevacagrate.
He claimed that he's had no reason to lie. But is that really the case?
Mr. Nadahudu! If we had some evidence to explain why Mr. Fairplay might be lying, it could turn the tide on this trail completely.
Some shut-in man is completely reasonable to lie in his testimony. Am I right?
You have evidence. Yes, you do.
My lord?
Yes, counsel.
The defense is ready to present evidence.
By Jove, are you sure?
Joe.
Yes, evidence that will clearly demonstrate why Mr. Fairplay had a reason to lie in his testimony.
Gaga!
No,
Gaga!
Very well. I hereby call on the defense to present its evidence. The evidence that demonstrates a motive for the witness's alleged deception of the court.
Well,
It's the debtor's ledger. Debtor's, yeah, that's the one.
wait a minute. His name was in it.
That's right.
Take that!
Take that.
This is a list of the debtors who owe money to Mr. Gilded.
Yes, a list of the innocent victims, stripped by the accused extortion.
The point is, among those names of debt collectors is your name. Mr. Bruce Fairplay. Ah, it's not Scrooge McDuck. Wah, 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 wah.
Wait.
Thank you. But it's like, Side Scoop, he's all of us, run!
Wow. You'd be like, oh.
Hey Joseph, what do you say about yours?
What do you mean?
Well, look how I was looking.
Say what? What?
Okay, that cannot be better.
Mr. Fairplay, are you currently indebted financially to the accused?
No, well, it's barely worthy of being called a debt.
He was first like not to numb it, and suddenly back to numbing. According to the ledger, you owe 20 guineas for an inconsiderable sum of money, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Well, what of it?
Let's suppose Mr. McGill were to find me guilty of murder. What will become of your debt in that case?
These documents state that the loan agreement is forged between two individual parties. Therefore, were the creditor, the defendant here, to be sentenced to a capital punishment, all outstanding debts which were owed to him would be annulled. They would cease to exist.
Cease to exist?
Mr. Fairplay, if it's not the case that you claim your testimony to something you never in fact saw, a devious attempt to annul your debt of 20 guineas to the defendant. I can help it.
Order! 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 Mr. Bruce Fairplay.
Yes, my lord.
Let me ask you again. And be aware that your answer may have most serious implications upon your future, sir. Did you or did you not see the precise moment in time at which the defendant is alleged to have thrust a knife into the victim?
Your silence speaks volumes. You did not tell the truth in your testimony.
All right, now let's not make melodrama out of this.
But sadly, that's where we're going to end for today. He's going to be
Really?
silent until next week.
Yeah, we're on a limit.
Wow. Okay.
And I want to kind of put it a little on a cliffhanger part.
The cliffhanger that they will watching next episode on
Bingo.
Ace Eternity Chronicles.
The Great Chronicles. So yeah, I do have a little bit good news. Capcom, Showcase even as well, have announced a nice little update for us. One of the games that we wanted to play was only available to emulate it. Now by chance, we're getting a remaster, or how you want to call it, to pretty much every console that we currently possess. Like PlayStation 4, Switch, Xbox, and I mean one of the newer Xboxes, not the very old ones. And also I believe PC, so that's a beneficial part for us. We don't have to emulate it anymore. Am I right?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I do have to wait until the official release, but that's a good news. I wanted to tell that news. I wanted to tell earlier, but I felt like, nah, better to put it on the cliffhanger. So you guys are aware of that. If we are getting earlier done with this game, we will go to a different game in the meanwhile. So we're not going to one of these games straight away. We will probably go to a different one, or maybe on a game we already played. Maybe like, I'm not saying, maybe we will go to the Wonderful 101 with the added DLC that's for free. I already got them, to be honest. We will see what we decide. We have to see when we get there, when we finish this game. Maybe the game is already by that time out. We will see. So we wish you all a good day, a good week, and peace, my operators. Have a nice day. Oh yeah, and if Sira and Justin want to do their sales promo, they can do that. You know where to find me on social media. It's all in the description below.
To my YouTube, you search for Princess Sira with the light blue hedgehog on it. And on DeviantArt, Sira the Hedgehog. There you have it.
My YouTube is Just Parodies Man. My Twitch is Just Parodies Minor. My DeviantArt is Justin Hunt. Justin Hunt, my name, basically. And you can find my book, Triumph Fables, Rise to the Challenge, on Amazon.
And there you go. So we wish you all a good day, a good week, and we see you next week, everybody. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Please.